Hey, Geoffrey, Howells carpet cleaning. I got a couple products I want to run by you guys. I love encapsulation cleaning. In fact, whenever I can, perform some maintenance cleaning, both residential and commercial, I like to use Releasit the DS2, which is a double strength product. And then I also have two other encapsulation products here by VacAway. I've got Hot Knife Extreme, and what this product does is it's great for greasy foods, such as let's say you have a Chinese restaurant. It's excellent for cutting through that grease caused by that food and the cooking and the oils and all that good stuff. And then to the far right here, I've got Grease Hog by VacAway. It does have a high pH. It's probably around 11.5, 12 pH. But it would be consistent probably with a high pH hot water extraction traffic line, pre-spray. But what we're going to do is you can actually boost encapsulation solutions with these specifically developed other encapsulation solutions like the Grease Hog and the Hot Knife. We're not adding like a degreaser to our Releasit encapsulation that's going to cause the chemistry to be thrown off or anything. We're actually adding a product that's specifically formulated as an encapsulation solution. So with our Releasit, which is an excellent all-purpose cleaner, we can boost it as a grease remover for food. Let's say if you're working in a dining room area, very common in apartments to have carpeted dining, family room, shared area. Those can be challenging at times because you get all kinds of food and nasty stuff in there. But at the same time, you could be upstairs or in front of a doorway where you've got a bunch of grime with petroleum stuff coming in from the outside, and that's when boosting it with a little bit of the Grease Hog comes in handy as far as pulling all that stuff up. So it's almost like you can almost set up your own little chemistry lab and just start mixing and adding stuff as you need it. That's something that you can't necessarily do as much with the hot water extraction. Typically, something that really needs to be hot water extracted, tons of gunk that needs to be rinsed out, you gotta do it. I have stress tested these products in situations that should have been hot water extracted just to see what would happen, and honestly, you couldn't tell the difference. However, I think I would probably feel better have doing the hot water extraction anyways. But like I said, I was just stress testing the products. But anyways, I hope you're able to learn something from this. So the next time someone tells you you can't mix a degreaser with an encapsulation solution, tell them that you're using a degreaser encapsulation solution. So that's a little bit different than running down to Walmart and picking up some degreaser and then throwing it in with your cleaner. That's like Cheech and Chong going door to door with a rug doctor and a bottle of Pine Sol. Don't do that. And this next product I have is a soap-free upholstery cleaner by Master Blend. It works extremely well, and I've got like this really misty kind of a foaming spray bottles to kind of test it out and see what's going to happen. But what we're going to do is we can almost treat this as like an encapsulation solution somewhat. So what you do is you take this solution, and it goes a long way. In fact, I think it's 2 scoops per gallon of hot water. So you can imagine in this canister you've probably got maybe 5 to 10 gallons worth of cleaning product packed in there. But literally this little sprayer is like 10 ounces, and I could probably clean all of the chairs with it, and we only use like a 1/4 of a scoop to put that together there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our spray, and we're just going to mist it on here and let it sit for about a minute or two. And then we take the the microfiber, or I should call it the fake microfibers from Home Depot, because they really have no microfiber quality to them whatsoever. But they are somewhat absorbent, and the little fibers on them do provide a little bit of agitation, so we can then use those like a bonnet pad almost, and just kind of wipe the cushions down with it. These actually are the home ones, and they're pretty clean here because I've cleaned them before in the past, but I'm just using this as a test run to see how that little spray bottle works. So anyways, I'll try this one-handed here. I'll grab it. It's extremely fine mist. I mean, when I spray it, you can't even hardly see it coming out of there. But it is misting it on there. And we're just going to mist it. It's just so that you can, it feels fairly, just barely damp. And I'm going to grab the other microfiber that we have on the counter here. And then we're going to take it and we're just going to kind of make little swirly motions to kind of encapsulate and clean this up. Here you see a little spot. Let me try my other hand. I don't even know how that got there, so it wasn't there earlier. You can see we got that. Oh, it pumps sort of. And we'll let that dry and see if it goes away. It looks like it's kind of deteriorating, getting pulled out of there. But that's the chemistry behind the soap-free stuff, is that it just kind of cleans it up. It sits there on top. And my thought was maybe if you had like a little mister foamer thing, it would cause the solution to sit on the surface of the upholstery a little bit longer, just so that it can eat away at it instead of just being absorbed right away by the upholstery. But you know, that's just a test. So if you have any thoughts on foaming sprayers or anything like that for cleaning upholstery, I'd love to hear from them. Leave them in the comments section below, because I'm just experimenting and trying different products and ideas and see what works and what doesn't.